I call myself a clown, but in the U.S., a lot of people have a different image of what a clown can be. So I'm not that kind of clown. I don't have a lot of makeup, big hair, big shoes. I just go on stage with a gray suit and myself, and I do physical comedy and circus skills for 1 hour. When I was 13 years old, I saw a street performer, a comedy juggler, just in the street, but it was my first live show. And I knew right away what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. I wanted to be a street performer. And I began performing in the street, juggling and doing comedy in the street. And I realized after 4 or 5 years, it's not exactly what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And I was fortunate because at the same time I saw a circus in theaters called the New Pickle Circus. And it really intrigued me, a circus in a new way that I hadn't seen before. And I just went into that world. I was never the class clown. I considered myself the writer for the class clown. I would say funny things to the class clown. He would say them out loud, get a laugh, get in trouble, and go to detention. And I was like, that was my joke. I made everyone laugh. Well, there's no words, or there's just a few words. It's physical comedy and circus, so it's quite international. I've performed in 22 countries up till now. This show is a compilation of 20 years of work for me, so there's a lot of skills and a lot of comedy. Comedy is cultural. So each country, in fact, each city, even different states in the United States, laugh a little different. So I'm doing a show, I'm alone on stage, but I'm not alone. I have a partner. My partner is the audience, and we do the show together. So my first job is to kind of feel out the audience, what's your rhythm, and we do the show with the audience. So in France, the show has a much different rhythm than here in New York, much different rhythm than China, Japan, and that's the joy. Every country I get to discover what makes people laugh and what doesn't make people laugh. I don't speak in the show because that's the context of the show, is I'm trying to speak into a mic for an hour and there's always something wrong and I can never actually speak into the mic. But I can speak. I say things off mic. I can talk to the audience if I need. Just the majority of the show, I communicate physically. The premise of the show is I have a show in a cardboard box and I'm looking for an audience. I drag it on stage, I discover the audience, I pull out my show, and I try to perform the show that I have planned for them. But of course, being a clown, everything goes wrong, and mistakes turn out to be more funny than what was planned. It's a show for all ages. Sometimes the children laugh, sometimes the adults laugh, but mostly everyone laughs together. And it's really, I play on 2 levels, and a lot of the adults enjoy that because they can see all the jokes that the kids don't get, and the kids are laughing at some silly stuff, but there's a context underneath for the adults. I just came back from France. I did 25 shows in 18 cities. And yesterday I was in Somerville, New York, and today here, and tomorrow I go back to Montreal. Montreal is a great city for circus. You have a lot of big companies that come out of Montreal. I originally went there to work with other companies, and I just stayed. After 15 years, I'm still there. Today I'm going to do something with the volunteer, but usually no audience members on stage, but we do the show the whole time together. For example, I'm juggling. If I drop a ball in the audience, as a juggler, that's a tragedy. You don't want to drop the ball and have it go in the audience, but I'm a clown. As a clown, if I drop the ball by accident, it goes in the audience. It's an opportunity. Now we get to discover who has the ball. What do they want to do with it? It's not up to me, and it's up to them. And that's like the danger and the fun of improvising.